Hi guys, today we're going to be making brisket pie with cauliflower and broccoli cheese. If you like this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Okay guys, so we've got ourselves a brisket flat here, rolled, fresh from the supermarket. Just cut the strings off, roll it out. We're going to hit it with some Uncle Steve's Shakes Original. Give that a nice good coating, cover it all up. I've given the meat a little bit of trim, removed some of the excess fatty bits and gristle that you don't really want to eat. We're making sure to cover the brisket in the rub, giving it a good pat, making sure it's bound to the meat. Make sure we get a good covering. Get that in the pit. As you can see there, I've got a pork butt in there as well. That's for another video to come later on. So we're going to get that up. The pit's been going. Going to get that meat in there and start cooking it. It's been in there for a little while now, about 3 hours. Just checking it now. We're going to put it in its braising liquid. And we're going to use a bed of onions and carrots for it to sit in. This is all going to be form part of the pie. So get that in there like that. Grab ourselves our trusty Guinness. We're going to use that to braise the brisket for another hour and a half, 2 hours in there. Cover the whole meat. Get it all over the veg. A lot. Going to use the whole can in there. And then later on we're going to use some stock as well. Just to balance the flavours. Top up on Uncle Steve's Shake. And we're going to make the cheese sauce. So for the cheese sauce, you need 400 ml of milk, 4 tablespoons of plain flour, 50 grams of butter. Chuck that in the pan there. Put it on the heat and then whisk it until it's all blended together nicely. Once it's all blended together, you're going to add some cheese. How much cheese you want to add is completely up to you. I've added about 200 grams of cheese into this. Maybe a little bit more. You're going to want to season the sauce as well with salt and pepper. I'm using some yellow mustard as well, some French's mustard, just to give it a little bit more flavour. Give that a good old mix, like so. And then put the heat back on really, really low. Time to prep your veg. And as my son calls them, trees. So cut up your broccoli. Get them, I'm going to steam them. So chuck them in the steamer. Just like that. And then we're going to do the same for the white trees, the cauliflower. Chop it up, get it in the steamer, ready to cook. Just like so. Once they're both steamed, time to combine it with the cheese sauce. Get the broccoli in there. Give it a little mix around. Just get it covered in the cheese sauce. And then we're going to do the same with the cauliflower as well. Get it all in the same bowl. Ready for the pies. The cauliflower going in there now. In you go. Give it a little mix around. Make sure it's all coated nicely. Lovely. Right, back out to the pit. I'm going to get it out of its braising liquid. As you can see, it's absolutely chucking it down outside today. Bring it inside. We're going to slice the meat now, just into smaller chunks, ready for the pie filling. just to help it cook and tenderize a little bit quicker, as I don't really want to be standing out in the torrential rain that we're having. So cut those up into, you know, little strips, chunk it all up, get it back in the fluids. As you can see, the Guinness hasn't really boiled down a huge amount at the moment, which is good. So it means we've still got a load of flavour in there. Get all these bits of meat chunked up into nice, manageable chunks for pies. Just like that. And then for the stock, I used a beef stock and a vegetable stock cube with some hot water. There's about 500 ml of boiling water in there as well. Put it back in the pit, let that cook down a little bit more, and reduce for a little bit of a thicker sauce. We're going to add the cauliflower and broccoli cheese to our tins. So get all of these in here. Okay, so broccoli and cauliflower cheese in the tins. Now we're going to get the filling on the other side. Let's fill those up. Nice hefty amount in each one of them. These pies are not for the faint-hearted. They are extremely filling, but extremely tasty. Okay, so we're going to top these with puff pastry. You can use shortcrust if you want. I prefer puff. Just makes it a little bit lighter. It's already quite a heavy meal anyway. So just cover the meat side and leave the cauliflower and broccoli cheese open. Press those down, pinch them into the sides of the bowl. And then we make some more because we've got oodles of filling left over. Find some bowls that will fit these ones as well. And cover those. Same puff pastry again. So there we go. They're ready to go in the oven now to bake. So I'm just going to give them an egg wash. As you can see, I did a little bit of writing on one of them. Just get those all covered in egg. Give it a nice golden finish when it's ready. There you go, the finished product. Serve with some fresh bread. Cut it open, have a little look at the meat. Give it a taste, see what it's like. Nice and crispy pastry, just what we want. Cooked all the way through. Let's have a look at that meat. Oh, nice and tender. Lovely. Excellent. And it tastes fantastic too. Cauliflower cheese, broccoli, really nice. Trust me guys, these things are awesome. Give them a try. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to the channel. Until next time guys, see ya.